What is going on, everybody? Tanner Pfeiffer here with Pfeiffer Football. I've got some breaking Steelers news. Kenny Pickett has an ankle injury. He's expected to be sidelined for several weeks. So we're going to be talking about in this video is this a good thing for the Steelers or a bad thing? Stay tuned, you guys. So, as you all know, Kenny Pickett, not playing good. Pittsburgh Steelers, not playing good. Their offense, horrible, terrible, awful. I mean, it's like them and the Jets are comparable to the last year's Denver Broncos. Kenny Pickett only has 4 interceptions on the season, which is really good. But he also only has, 6 touchdowns? And I don't think the Pittsburgh Steelers have had a 100-yard receiver yet this season. Not even in one game. That's what I'm saying. They haven't had one game this year where they've had a 100-yard receiver. I think probably the closest would be George Pickens. He's had a couple really long catches, but one of them I think was at the very beginning of the season. I remember watching the game. I forget who they were even playing. Doesn't matter. What I'm really talking about right now is a 25-year-old in his second year in the NFL. He's passed for 2,070 yards, 6 touchdowns, 4 picks. Went out of the game today to be replaced by Mitch Trubisky. We're going to be talking about, is the team in better hands with Kenny Pickett or Mitch Trubisky? At this point, I don't know. At this point, Mitch can at least run the ball. That's really all I got to say. Mitch can at least run the ball. But I think it's time for the Steelers to even consider playing Mason Rudolph. Is Mason Rudolph even on the roster? I'm actually he should still be in Pittsburgh, but he's still with Pittsburgh. I don't know how he's 28 years old already. That's actually kind of crazy to think about. Mason Rudolph is 28 years old, only a year younger than Mitch Trubisky. But it may be time to even think about playing Mason Rudolph because I just don't think Mitch Trubisky is going to provide any sort of spark for this offense. Like I said, he at least has mobility. Kenny Pickett can have mobility too, but it's just like something is so stale and stagnant about this offense. And I just don't think playing a 29-year-old Mitch Trubisky, whose best football is behind him, is going to do anything. He was with Pittsburgh last year. He passed for 4 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. And this year, he's got 32 attempts, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. I just don't think Mitch Trubisky's good. I don't. His best season, he passed for 3,200 yards, 24 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. That was 2018 when he was 24 years old. It's hard to believe that was so long ago. Mitch Trubisky's already been in the league that long. But you guys just tell me your thoughts. I just don't think the team is in better hands with either quarterback, Kenny Pickett or Mitch Trubisky. And I really liked Kenny Pickett last year. He had a decent rookie season, appearing in 7 games. I'm sorry. Kenny Pickett appeared in 13 games last year as a rookie, went 7-5, passed for 2,404 yards, 7 touchdowns, 9 picks. But he looked better than his stats showed last year. But now it's like with the Matt Canada and to begin the season and Kenny Pickett, it was really just showing every single flaw in that offense. And Najee Harris not playing to what they expected him to ever play at. Najee Harris was supposed to be so much better than he is. Even though he's looked a little bit better the last couple of weeks, but it's just this offense is stagnant, stale. And it's like them and the New York Jets are almost like watching last year's Denver Broncos. That's how bad it is. Even with Matt Canada gone. And it's hard to say, dude, but Mitch Trubisky has led the team 14 wins, 9 losses over the last 2 years. The Steelers' record does not reflect how bad that offense is, you guys. But I want you to tell me your thoughts down below. Is the team in better hands with Kenny Pickett, who's gonna be missing a few weeks, or in they better hands with Mitch Trubisky or Mason Rudolph, 28-year-old? You guys tell me your thoughts. It's just Mitch Trubisky. No, he ain't the answer. He's not. I'll see you guys. God, I can't.